New is in the building. Now,
There you go. There you go. Yes, yes. We got it, Wanda. This man had 5,000 and something subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, followers. Now, look at this. I bet. Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trick, no. Hello, guys. I am back as promised. Now, I told y'all that I was going to be in and out of YouTube today. I told y'all that because, as you guys know, I was off for a couple days. I had to get some things done, take care of some business. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix this. Wait a minute. So I had a lot going on. But now I am ready to kick it with y'all on this beautiful Saturday and talk about a lot of things that has been transpiring on my little days off, I guess you could say. Martell Holt, y'all. I told y'all in an earlier video. He has a lot going on, guys. And the Fletchers, they didn't bust him out. They have busted him out and let it be known that he is going shopping for their company. So the question is Martell Holt working for Instacart, or is he privately on the Fletcher's payroll as the delivery guy? What is going on? I have a clip. I'm going to play it for y'all, and I want to know y'all take on that. We got Kimmie and Maurice, y'all. Maurice, in my opinion, do not want to be bothered with Kimmie no more. He wants to hang it up. He wants to get back in these streets and see what the streets has to offer, period. Now, Martell also let it be known that you should go for younger women. The older men should go for younger women. So I guess Maurice and Martell have been talking about some things, and this is what they came up with, that they want to go for younger women, allegedly. Remember, all things is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And the only reason why I throw Maurice in there and say that is because he recently have said on a clip of Love and Marriage Huntsville, basically giving Kimmie the go-ahead to go on about her business. Yeah. And Kimmie took it that way as well. And I'm going to let y'all hear the clip, and I want y'all to take on it, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Guys, when I tell y'all, I was shaking my head. That's all I seem to do current day is shake my head at all this different mess that be going on this here internet. Real talk. Hit that like button. Yes, guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do not forget, guys. Do not forget. Tonight is Love and Marriage Huntsville. They are back, guys, on the OWN network. I will be reviewing the show. Reviewing the show. If it's good enough, maybe I'll review it tonight. If it's something I feel like, oh, we can just wait till tomorrow morning, then I'll wait till tomorrow morning. But sometimes things are just so deep and so good where who knew feels that pressure to come on at that moment, okay? Like this morning when I got up at 5, I felt that pressure to come over here and give y'all my take on Blueface stating that he is not the father of Junior yet again. Y'all heard me right. Blueface says he's not the father again. Here we go. If you guys missed this video this morning, y'all need to go watch this video. It was fun to do. It was hilarious and sad at the same damn time, okay? Please hit the like button when entering the chat. Yes, guys, please hit the like button when entering the chat. It will be greatly appreciated. I need those views to match those likes. Do you believe that? Who knew? What is it that you want me to say? I believe. Let me know. Let me know. And I will definitely tell you so. Okay. So, guys, back to current topic. Y'all, we got Porsha in the building. Porsha is catching a lot of backlash because a old clip have surfaced where she was giving the gay community some smoke. Yes. She was giving them smoke, but current day, she's with a woman. So she's catching a lot of backlash because some things that she had to say, they wasn't so nice when it came to the gay community. And now she over there being gay, playing for the other team or what have you. Okay, so guys, we should be waiting for the 10-minute mark. That's why I'm just giving y'all a rundown on what this live is about to be about. So then we have Briana and Jarnell. And she used to be married to LaTruth. I've did videos about them in the past, guys. He is now working with Drew Sidoric and some other big wigs. He is now in films and movies and things of that nature. Got his own brand, got his own stuff, y'all. Well, Briana is very upset. Now, she had been crashing out on this here internet for a while now, back and forth. At one point, it looked like they were going to get back together, but they didn't get back together, guys. They have these two children together. She has several children by other men. One of the men is LaTruth. They had a YouTube channel together. She had came to this internet and let us know he had been abusing her. So that was a big thing as well. Well, current day, her and Jarnell are into it. I don't know what's going to happen with the children. Will he get visitation? Will he pay child support? What's going to happen with this whole situation? She was recently arrested. Y'all heard me right. Recently arrested. Now, I don't know if she pulled another one of those stunts of sitting outside of his house, threatening him and things of that nature. So, anywho, guys, we're going to get into that. We are also going to get into Carly Red and the whole debacle over there with Love and Hip Hop and Yandy and Mendices and this man that I told y'all about before that Yandy had been messing with. Also, Angela Yee, she did an interview with Bernice Burgos' daughter, guys. And Bernice Burgos' daughter is a whole hot mess, guys, with being sexual with different men, allegedly. But the guy that she claims she was with, her baby daddy, she said before he leaves the house, she has to give him oral sex every day before he leaves the house. And she feels like something is wrong with her jaw now because that is what she did every single day. She said sometimes she didn't even brush her teeth. I said, this is horrible. This is horrible. Bernice Burgos, what did you teach her besides getting a BBL? You know, this stuff is crazy, y'all. But I have to bring it to this here internet and let you guys know what's going on. I must do my due diligence. So, anywho, that's the rundown for this particular video. I will be back today again. Y'all heard me right. I will be back today again because we will be talking about Papoose and Clarissa and Remy Ma, because she was over there with the family. Clarissa was over there with the family, and guys, she was all smiles for Papooses birthday. There has been some chitter chatter that Remy Ma had made a post and delete about Papooses birthday, wishing him a happy birthday and things of that nature. Also, Clarissa posted a whole bunch of other stuff about Papoose. We're going to get into that. And she also had something to say in her recent interview about some things that happened to her back when, as well as current day. Okay, so that's going to be in the next video. We also have a update on T.I., Tiny, and 50 Cents. I told y'all that's coming up. That's in the next video as well. King, he did a recent interview. Eminem have entered the building with the whole debacle. We will be talking about all that and so much more on the next video. I told y'all today is a back-to-back day, and I'm coming with that fire. So y'all want to be in the building over here on Who Knew? You want to go ahead and share this live and hit that like button whenever you come in the building. Now, let's get down to it. Let's go ahead and start off with Porsha Williams. We know that she is from The Real Housewives. And it's been a lot of chitter chatter about her. She divorced Simon Gubati not too long ago. He still has to give her that bag. She's in the house that he had. And all of that, he felt some type of way. He have been coming to this here internet back and forth. You know, he'll give it a little minute, then he'll come back and he got something slick to say about her, something smart to say about her, etc. Now, current day, she was linked with a man and a woman, and she had said herself that she liked having a male being in a relationship with a man because she liked the D, as well as she liked women too. So she feels like she had the best of both worlds. So I said, oh, okay, Porsha, we're gonna let you have it, but let's go ahead and listen to this clip that has resurfaced. Let's listen to the clip that resurfaced, and she's catching a lot of backlash for it. Okay, whew, that was a mouthful. Okay, let's go, Porsha. You are up for discussion. Got another update on Blueface already, guys. So the next video, I will be talking about Blueface again, along with 50 Cent, T.I., and Tiny, King, Clarissa, Papoose, and Blueface, and Krishan Rock will be in that video as well, because I got some more updates since my earlier video at 5 in the morning. I got more to say about that. Some more stuff has been put out. So yes, that is the next video. So y'all make sure y'all in the building. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wait. I got to turn it up. Listen, this is Porsha talking. She's talking to the lesbians. She says they need to be saved, and they are trying to save the lesbians. Are you trying to save yourself? That is the $1 million question. What the people want to know, Porsha, because you are in that same box right now. You know, you're with a woman. You know, so you have to be careful of the things you put out in the universe, because a lot of times this shit comes back to bite you. And then people got a whole lot to say. And that is what's happening with Porsha Williams. We've had people in the comments calling her a hypocrite. People in the comments wanting her to be let go from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And the list goes on and on and on, guys. But we'll see what happens in due times. I'm sure that Porsha will come back out and have something to say about this whole mess, because the people always do. So, moving on. Let's go ahead and get into Jarnell and Briana. Let's do that real quick. Okay, let's hear what happened. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if she talked
with me, okay? And so
wait.
Exclusively with me, okay? And so it's only 100 winos. That is it.
Okay,
that
no.
Is
so she's not talking on here. This is Tasha
K,
K, guys. Wait, let me run it back. Hold on. Okay, so what is happening here? Let me take the music out, y'all. What is happening here is LaTruth's ex-wife Briana in jail without bond. due to baby daddy Jarnell. Whoa. Okay. She is 33 years old. I'm trying to see what else this got on here, guys. Okay, criminal trespassing. So, it's a family violation. That's what they're stating. Let me show y'all. Let me turn this off. Okay. So, because they have children together, I guess she was trying to get in his home. Now, she's done this before because she came on live before when I did a live about her, and she was ranting and raving. She was ranting and raving, guys. Here they are. I know that the transcript over there is very small. Sorry about that. I should have blew it up and put it on here for y'all. But she was outside of his house on live in the past when I reported on it. And she was telling him she wants all the jewelry back that she bought him, and she was telling him that she made him. I don't know if you guys remember that. I'm sure on this here internet it's still up, because when I was having problem with my channel, I had to delete that video, but it definitely happened because I definitely reported on it. I'm sure it's on other people's channels because it was a big thing. She said that she made him. Nobody was checking for him, she says, before she got with him. But now he's bigger than her, and I think that is a problem for this couple as well, guys. Well, they're not a couple anymore. Okay? So here's my thing. I think she needs to just let that go. She needs to let that whole situation go, get over it. I know it's probably hard for her to get over it because she's been with a lot of different men. I don't know if all of her kids have different fathers, or maybe she have 4 different fathers and have multiple by certain men. I think she has about 5 or 6 children by different people. Guys, I don't want to lie. I know it's something like that. Let me go to her page and let's check it out. Let's check it out while we on here. But this woman, she's been doing a lot of different stuff for a while now for attention, and falling for all the wrong guys, let her tell it. But I think at some point you have to take accountability for your own actions as well. Sometimes we need to step back and look at ourselves and think, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Why am I attracting the same type of men or women, if you are a man, and keep getting myself in all these situations? Especially when you're bringing all these kids by all these different people. That's not okay. That's not okay, guys. Okay, so I'm here. Wait, I gotta take the music out, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. Like I said, guys. Let me go ahead and put this up here so y'all can see it. She has 6 children. I believe it's 3 or 4 different baby daddies, and that's crazy. What are you telling all of these children when one daddy come and the other daddies don't come? That's the problem I have with this. You know what I'm saying? It's the children. I'm always concerned about the children. And I think that that's not right to bring kids in the mix of all of this. And then whether you believe it or not, they're going to question your character as they get older. They're going to know that all these different men have came in and out. They siblings got all these different fathers. That's not okay. That's not a good look. Of course, sometimes things don't work out and you move on. I understand that. But you don't have to keep having kids by everybody you get with. God damn. And then you be pregnant within a couple months by the new person? That's just crazy to me, y'all. And it could just be maybe, to some people this is normal. I don't know, but this isn't normal for me. And I know a lot of people do it nowadays. A lot of people. Half of the world, no, more than half of the world is doing this shit. Half of women are doing this. And I'm going to go ahead. In Martell Holt words, he has said it before. Do better, do better. And I know he got a lot of nerve telling people to do better. But some of these women need to do better. Real talk. That's all I can say. But a lot of people are saying that she is jealous of his career and how he's blown up. Now, that a woman you see on here is Drew Sidoric. Yes. There is nothing normal about that. It is not. It is not nothing normal about that. But they want to normalize it current day because so many women are doing it. You know, and look, whatever you do in your personal life, that's your business. But I ask one thing from the women, young and older, try to think about the kids. Because you say you love your children so much, but really think about that. Do you? When you're not thinking about their mindset, how they're going to feel as they're growing up and seeing this, what's going to happen to the kids? That's all I'm saying, people. Just try to put the kids in the forefront. And I know that's hard to do because a lot of people are selfish. No matter how old you are, you know, people are just selfish. And they claim they love people so much, but it doesn't show. So anywho, we're going to move on from that. Okay, you say, I'm not a fan of hers, but she's not jealous. I think you want to put of his career. She was in love with him and he wasn't. You know what? You could be right. You could be right. But my thing is, if you gave people gifts and things of that nature, why be outside of their house crashing out trying to take stuff back? You got 6 kids to look out for and you're going to jail. You're going to jail for trespassing and things of that nature. I believe she's out now, but at first she was in jail, guys, for trespassing due to Jarnell got her locked up. That's not okay. It goes back to what I just said. Think about the children. Stop being so selfish. If you gave this man some stuff, jewelry, because the last time I reported on this, she was outside of his house due to wanting jewelry back. She wanted the jewelry back that she had bought for him. And the police, he called the police that time and she didn't get it back. No, nobody's gonna make him give that back. It was a gift. Are you okay? You shouldn't have never bought it. You say he was abusive towards her. Well, why is she constantly trying to chase him? She said the same thing about LaTruth. He was abusive to her too. So everybody's abusive to you and you're not doing nothing. That's what I meant in my earlier statement in this video. Attracting the same type of people. Are you really attracting the same type of people or are you part of the problem? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that they wasn't abusive. I don't know. I wasn't in no relationship with this woman or them or whatever. All I'm stating is do better in the people that you're choosing, and you don't always have to have babies by everybody you intertwine with. Because some women don't know how to let go. Well, seek counseling. That's the best thing I can tell you. Seek help. Because there's no way you're going to win like this. Even if you get the law involved, all they have to do is call the police on you like he did. And then you're going to jail and you're leaving behind 6 children that didn't ask to be here. How is that okay? I asked, how is that okay, guys? I agree. Yeah, guys, that's all I ask is how is that okay? I'm not saying that the men wasn't being assholes or abusive or whatever. I don't know what the hell they was doing. But I'm saying to have the same story over and over, just different people, something ain't right here. Either you need to seek counseling because you keep picking the same people, Or you need to be by yourself for a while and try to heal. Real talk. Just because the man move on with somebody else, you don't have to do that. You don't have to keep trying to move on to different people and having babies by all these different people. That's not cute. And they think just because they put on a wig and a bunch of makeup and go get a BBL and they a bad bitch and got a line of kids lined up behind them. Okay, if that's a bad bitch, go ahead. Go ahead. But I don't want to be that type of bad bitch. I'm okay. Okay. It's bad to see them act this way. He called the police before and said she ran him over. Wow. But they knew he was lying that time. Wow. That wasn't the time when I reported on it. Because he wouldn't even come out the house. He just called the police on her. She kept ranting and raving and beating on the door and telling him to give her jewelry and stuff. I don't know if you guys remember that. She was ranting and raving, and he just called the police on her. And the police did not make him give the jewelry back. And she was crying on the phone with her friend, because they was like, no, you gave the jewelry, so it is what it is. It was a gift. And that's one thing, guys, about me. I'm not an Indian giver. Just because you get mad at somebody and stuff, you want to take stuff back. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just don't even buy the person nothing, even when you on good terms with them. Don't buy them nothing, because you don't know what the future holds. That's childlike behavior to me. I accidentally hid the last comment. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure they probably will go ahead and put it back up there. It's all good. Okay, guys, but I'll keep y'all updated on that whole situation. Moving on. We moving on. Let's move on to Angela Yee, y'all. Let's move on to Angela Yee. Okay, guys, get those likes up. I only got 33 likes. We got too many people in here for not to have over 100 likes. Let's make those likes match the views, okay? Let's make those likes match the views. Okay? Now let's go ahead and listen to what this crazy girl, Bernice Burgos' daughter, she used to mess with T.I. when he was a married man. Bernice Burgos is this woman's mother. So we already know she wasn't teaching her too well if she was messing with a married man, because she was messing with T.I. Do you guys remember that? Bernice Burgos was messing with T.I. Don't know if you guys remember it, but I can refresh in your memory. I'm good for that. But right now, let's listen to what her daughter had to say. Let's listen.
I gave my baby father head every morning. That was my
every morning.
Every morning,
like a lot. Really?
Every morning.
Do you brush your teeth first?
Of course.
Okay.
But sometimes I didn't. I'll be honest.
Every morning.
That's wow.
See, now that's clocking in.
I don't.
She did have a job. That's a blow job.
Well,
that's a full-time job.
Yeah, it was every day. But I feel like I did it so much that now my jaw really be like, lock it.
But hold on. Whose idea was it for every day, the daily? Was it your idea or his idea?
You never asked me.
You know what though? Because she's like, you're not leaving the house with a loaded weapon.
Period.
I
feel like I knew. Like, I feel like this is my theory. Like, if a guy comes a lot, then he ain't been doing nothing.
Okay.
But if he comes a little bit, he been doing something.
He could also have been masturbating. In all fairness. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
So you was really doing it to investigate?
I mean, sometimes,
yeah.
He didn't mind that. I gave my baby father head every morning. That was my
every morning.
Every morning,
like a lot. Really?
Every morning.
Do you brush your teeth first?
Of course.
Okay.
But sometimes I didn't. I'll be honest.
Every morning. Wow. See, now that's clocking in.
Okay, what y'all got to say about that? What do y'all got to say about Bernice Burgos' daughter?
But I feel like I did it so much that now
I think that's ridiculous. You actually came on a podcast and told these people your personal business about giving your baby daddy, not your husband, your baby daddy a blowjob every time he woke up in the morning before he went to work, and you didn't even brush your teeth. You're disgusting, in my opinion. You mean to tell me that's all your mama taught you? And like I said, how to get a BBL? This the shit I be talking about, y'all. And we know that Bernice Burgos, she always on this internet. She just recently had surgery again. And we know that she was sleeping with a very married T.I. while he was married to Tiny. And they end up getting back together, T.I. and Tiny. They were on a little break or whatever. So I guess she went ahead and taught her daughter all this ridiculous shit. Whew. But you know what, y'all? It is what it is. Girl, what is wrong with her? She crazy. Very much so. Because there's no way. That's not even your husband or nothing. And not to even say that that's a thing to do, with your husband, but that's your husband. If you choose to do that, then y'all took vows before God and the whole 9 yards. That's your business. I wouldn't have nothing to say about that. But as far as I wouldn't come out telling nobody, that'd be between me and my husband. But this girl, for her to come on a podcast that a lot of people watch and say this stuff, it's crazy. It's crazy work. Wow, is nothing private and personal. I know. It's like these people, I don't know if they just want attention this bad or what. I don't know, guys. But y'all can continue to comment on that as well. We are gonna go ahead and move on. Let's move on to Carly Red and Yandy, because we all know that sometimes these two go back and forth. They go back and forth. And Yandy has been feeling some type of way now for a minute because Mendices has been treating her like crap. And he's been showing his ass on national TV. And she still wants him, in my opinion. But now she's trying to act like, she can just move on. She don't really care and all of this. But I beg to differ. Her actions say something else that her mouth is not saying. But let's go ahead and listen.
So, Yandy, if you don't mind me asking, what is, like, how are you and Mendici now? Like,
we're still living under the same roof in the same house.
okay.
But it's very much like, let's just see what it feels like to take the steps of separation.
What?
She says the steps of separation. You should have just said, go your own way. Yandy, everybody knows you're not married. Everybody knows you were never married to Mendices. You were never married to this man. Stop trying to act like you were. You wasn't. Everyone knows. He admitted it. He told us you lied, and he said it was your idea. I talked about this, and I put the clips up there when Mendices came to this here internet, and he told us that it was your idea to lie about y'all being married. But let's continue.
The fact that everything is coming down on us all the time. All the time there's somebody saying something. All the time there's somebody doing something. Even family calling to ask questions. It's a headache.
But are the rumors true? Did you cheat on Mendici?
I never cheated to what I think is cheating, but he thinks it's cheating.
She's still lying. Yandy is a big liar, y'all. She's still fucking lying. The man came out and said that they were actually bumping and grinding. And her best friend said he was in the room, and he couldn't even call his boyfriend because he was gay. He couldn't even call his boyfriend because Yandy was so loud with that man. Yeah. And she's trying to say what he thinks is cheating. I don't think it's cheating. Girl, you were actually being intimate with somebody else. Cut it out. But she tried to tell Mendices it was just, what did she say? Some type of, wait, maybe she'll say it. Let's listen.
So for me, if we have a conversation and it's like, this is not working out, I'm not happy, I just want to explore, I want to see something different. I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing. I don't want you trying to figure out what I'm doing. I feel like there's a respectful way to have a break, have a separation. The arguing, the noise, the everything else outweighs the love. It's like time for me to then again recalibrate. Like, what we doing? Because you don't got to be with me, and I don't got to be with you. That's crazy. It's crazy to you, right? And you and I don't always see eye to eye on everything. It's not crazy to me.
Hearing Yandy say that she's separated from her husband, it makes me feel sad. At the same time,
Spice, why are you still playing this game talking about her husband? That's not her husband.
are admitting to cheating, but not really cheating, but then you have a misplaced anger towards me. Maybe Yandy's not really upset with me being more friends with Rashida. She's probably just going through some things at home and kind of just trying to take it out on me.
Yandy, why when we ask you, you get snappy with me? For me, on a girl trip, I'm not excited about hearing about something that's breaking somebody's heart.
But we going through the same thing.
I don't want to hear about that. Here's my thing. When I see things about my friends on the internet, don't let me assume, insinuate, nobody say nothing. Let me know from your mouth, right? This happened, da-da-da-da. You tell me. I want to let me say this. All right.
Okay, so that's what it was, guys. And we're going to leave that right there. Put your thoughts down in the comments. My thoughts is Yandy is a big liar. And I have told you guys this time and time again. That's all she do is lie. And we just going to leave that right there. Let's go ahead and move on to Chris Fletcher and Nell, his wife Nell, with the conversation that they had, because this conversation was very interesting, and she let it be known, guys, that Martell Holt have been basically door dashing for them. I don't know if I said that right. The people, wait, y'all, who is the people that go and pick up stuff? Well, I'm trying to fix my light, y'all. Who is the people that go pick up like your groceries and things of that nature? Is that DoorDash or is that's Instacart? I think that's Instacart, right? Y'all drop it in the chat and let me know if I'm right. But let's go ahead and listen to what Nell had to say about Martell basically being their flunky. And she says that they have to pay him for it. So this leads me to believe that something's going on with Martell and his finances, because there's no way I am going to pick up you got me on payroll for going to the store for you. That's basically Instacart or DoorDash. Yep. Okay. Uber, DoorDash, Instacart. You're right. Okay. Thank you. Because I don't know much about them, y'all, but that's what it sounds like to me. Really, is he doing that bad? Y'all, okay, y'all listen for yourself.
You gonna get you a 27-year-old.
Wait, no, that ain't the clip, y'all. That ain't the one. Hold on, let me get the right clip. We're gonna go back to that one. Okay. We going back to that one. Okay, here we go.
I don't need a partner. I'm 100% owner. I'm not discrediting you that you don't help me. You do. You help a lot. I don't even try to bring it up, but you're on my payroll. Like, you even tell Martell half of our love Martell. I see you running the Sam's. You're doing this, you're doing that. Hell, he getting paid for it. I cannot say, yeah, we're partners. You're my husband. But I don't need a partner. I'm 100% owner. I'm not discrediting you that you don't help me. You do. You help a lot. I don't even try to bring it up, but you're on my payroll. Like, you even tell Martell half of our love Martell. I see you running the Sam's. You're doing this, you're doing that. Hell, he getting paid for it. I cannot say, yeah, we're partners. You're my husband. But
wait a minute, guys. Okay, let's listen to this again very carefully. Because now that I'm listening to it real carefully, Nell talks so fast. Is she saying that he be telling Martell their business about him running, or is Martell running? Guys, let's listen again. Let me take it back. Let me take it back. Let's listen again.
Partner, I'm 100% owner. I'm not discrediting you that you don't help me. You do. You help a lot. I don't even try to bring it up, but you're on my payroll. Like, you even tell Martell half of our love Martell. I see you running the Sam's. You're doing this, you're doing that. Really getting paid.
Martell said, I see you running the Sam's. You doing this, you doing that. Let's back that shit up.
You even tell Martell half of our love Martell. I see you running the Sam's.
Hold on, y'all.
Like, you even tell Martell half of our love Martell. I see you running the Sam's. You're doing this, you're doing that. You really getting paid for it. Getting up there, yeah, we're partners. You're my husband. But I don't need a partner. I'm 100%.
Y'all, I'm a little confused now. Is she saying that Chris is working for her? Her own husband is working for her? Is that what she's saying? Because she said, damn, you on my payroll after Martell's statement that was thrown in there. So is Martell doing the running or Chris doing the running? And Martell and Chris is talking about it? Y'all, you say I'm confused, laugh out loud. Me too. It's one of them on Nell's payroll. It's either Martell or Chris Fletcher. So I'm gonna have to change my thumbnail a little bit because I'm not sure which one. She was talking so fast and I kept trying to break it down, but now that I really was listening, it kind of sounded like she said Chris, her husband, is on my payroll, I think that's what she said, y'all. But we're going to watch it tonight. We're going to watch it tonight to be clear of what was said. Sounds like Chris is doing the running. Yeah. When the last go round, that's what it sounded like. But let's go ahead and listen to what Martell had to say. Let's listen to what Martell had to say. Now, this is Martell talking this time, y'all. On that one, because Nell be so loud and all of that, I don't know if she fully was talking about Chris or Martell, but I'm leaning more towards Chris now. And Chris was looking real frustrated, y'all. Let me put him back up here. There you go. What y'all think? Was this a look of frustration or no? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Maybe Martell ain't as broke as we thought. Okay? Sorry, Martell. Maybe she was talking about her own husband. Okay? But we gonna hear it more tonight on the episode. And then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all when I do my review. When we hear the whole conversation. Because that was just a little clip. But moving on. Martell, if you ain't the one doing the Uber driving and all of that, then my bad. It was her husband, Chris. He's the Uber driver. Okay? So, but I find it hard to believe that she would put her husband on blast like that. Wow. They must be in a bad place or something, y'all. Or either Nell just talk too fucking much. Y'all think they marriage gonna be saved after this? I know they said that he did lose his his license for selling the houses, real estate and all that. I believe that's what him and Marsal gonna get into it about. Wow. Okay. But let's listen to Martell Holt, guys, and what he gotta say.
You gonna get you a 20-something-year-old woman.
No, I don't want that either. Anything under 30 years old.
Did y'all hear that? He told Ken, he's talking to Ken. He told him he should get him a 25-year-old. Let's listen.
Slow. You make good money. You smooth. You cool.
What? So you control her? Yeah, that's what I ain't got no time.
This one need to be controlled. If you don't control, they gonna control you.
Martell said these women need to be controlled because if you don't control them, they're gonna control you. What y'all think about that? Whoa, Martell, I don't know. It seems like he's frustrated with what's going on at home because Arionne is not 25. Arionne is not 25. She is in her 30s now. So is Martell letting her know as well as letting us know that he's searching for someone younger now? Because Arionne was younger when he got involved with her. And maybe she's too old for him now. That's what it's giving for me.
You ain't seen that? Trish trying to control him and he do everything.
Martell's biggest thing is control. And it just doesn't work trying to control another person because they're their own human being. Stop trying to control them.
You can go get you a 20-something-year-old woman.
No, I don't want that either. Anything under 30, they act slow.
You make good money, you smooth, you cool. What, so you control her?
Yeah, that's what I ain't got no time for
that.
that.
This one need to be
They
controlled.
want to drink.
If you don't control them, they gonna control you. You ain't seen that? Trish trying to control him and he do everything.
Martell's biggest thing is
Hello, everybody
and
that just came in the chat.
It just doesn't work trying to control another
Hit
person.
that like button.
Because they're their own human being. Stop trying to control them.
You can go get you a 20-something-year-old woman.
No, I don't want that either. Anything under 30, they act slow.
You make good money, you smooth, you cool. What, so you control.
Okay. Hold on. I think she's talking about Chris. You know, they have the daycare. So he probably shops for the center and is on payroll. You know what? I can see that. But why would she put it out like that? If they supposed to be partners, what is that to talk about? Because he's shopping for the center. I'm so confused, guys. Why put your husband out like that? That makes no sense. And I believe you're right, because the last time I just listened to it, it did sound like he was complaining to Martell about it, and Martell would come back and say something to Nail about it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. But let's move on and get wait, no, I don't want to move on yet. Because did you guys hear the rumors? Did y'all hear the rumors about Love and Marriage Huntsville is having a shakeup? It's going to be a shakeup with new couples. New couples allegedly are going to be interviewed, and some people are leaving. It was said that Martell is trying to get more money, allegedly. But I can see that. I can see that because when he was trying to figure out if he were going to do interviews over here on YouTube, he was telling people he wanted $3,000 to do an interview with them. Yes. So I can see that. And he did say at once upon a time, in order for Arionne Curry to come on the show, for the both of them to come, they wanted $1 million. Did you guys hear about that? Let me know if you guys heard about that. So that part is not surprising to me at all, that Martell would be trying to make demands for more money. Martell also, over there on Instagram, he took Love and Marriage Huntsville off of, you know, where it say all the different stuff that you do and all that or whatever. He took Love and Marriage Huntsville off. So I was like, whoa, what are you trying to tell us, Martell? You say $1 million, please. Yeah. Nell gonna mess around and find herself single. Yeah. From taking down her husband. Did you want to say talking down to her husband? Coco? Okay, so anywho, yeah, I agree with you. She gonna find herself single. Sometimes Nail talk too much. She talk too damn much, and just shut up. Because I would have thought she would have been saying that about Martell, but to put it out to the public on national TV, yes. Oh, okay, I thought you was. So, but to put it out there on national TV, trying to belittle your own husband about making runs and saying that he worked for me. If anything, I would have thought that they was partners. This woman said he worked for me. That's why I kind of thought she was talking about Martell. I heard Martell name and then he worked for me, and she was talking to Chris. Like she was talking like third person or something. I'm like, this is crazy. Hey from South Chicago side. How you doing? How you doing? Shout out. So let's go ahead. Y'all marinate on that. Whew, cause Nell gonna find herself single. Martell, I don't think he's gonna find himself single. Because Arionne ain't going nowhere. Even though, in my opinion, even though he said you should get you a 25-year-old, and I believe that's probably what Martell is aiming for. To get him someone younger now that Arionne is in her 30s and things of that nature. So that wouldn't surprise me. And it wouldn't surprise me if Martell was asking for more money. Neither one would surprise me. Okay, so let's go ahead over there to Kimmie and Maurice, because there is trouble in paradise. There is trouble in paradise, guys. These two, they were going at it in a clip, and I felt sorry for Kimmie. I really did. But let's listen.
I think that you, in general, deserve to be happy. Like, of all people, you're probably the best human I've met. I want you to do what makes you feel good. I said, babe, I want you to quit your job. You love real estate? Let's get into real estate. Let's do other stuff because I want you to be happy.
What wife wants to hear you say, I hope you're happy with somebody else?
I think.
Whoa. Did y'all hear that? Kimmie said, what wife wants to hear her husband say, I hope you're happy with somebody else? Kimmie, that's a red flag, honey. I know you chased this man down. I know you was in his DMs while he was married. And you claimed y'all was just friends at that point. You even used your son to have him cut your son's hair to get close to him. But he is now telling you that he would be so happy if you were with someone else. He wants you to move on and be happy with somebody else. You then turn around and ask him what wife would be happy with hearing this. Kimmie, you ain't got to be happy with hearing it, but you need to take heed to it. You need to take heed to this man is letting you know clear as day that he would be okay without you. And he wants you to be okay without him. That's what he's letting you know, Kimmie. So you probably want to buy a clue, a vow, and you appear to be an intelligent woman. You're a nurse and everything. And I know that don't mean nothing, because I know a whole bunch of nurses. They got their nursing license, so they was able to pass the book part of this and all that or whatever, but they slow as hell when it comes to real life. They slow as hell when it comes to these men. Ain't got no common sense if it was to save their life. But let's run that back one more again.
That you, in general, deserve to be happy. Like, of all people, you're probably the best human I've met. I want you to do what makes you feel good. I said, babe, I want you to quit your job. You love real estate? Let's get into real estate. Let's do other stuff because I want you to be happy.
What wife wants to hear you say, I hope you're happy with somebody else?
I think.
She said, what wife would want to hear her husband say, I hope you're happy with someone else? All right, then. Well, we will be talking more about that on the review, because that is going to air tonight. And I would like to hear that whole conversation, because that was crazy, guys. That was really crazy. And I was shaking my head. That's another one clip that I had to hear a couple different times to make sure I was hearing it right. Whew. Okay, guys. So that is that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I want y'all to join me on my next live. I told y'all what it was going to be about. So I will see you guys on the next video. So please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you share the live. I hope you guys enjoyed this live, and until the next one. Oh, you say Maurice been checked out. She needs to wake up. Whoa. And like I said, guys, she pursued him so heavy. It's partially on her, because to me, a woman should never be pursuing a man the way that she was pursuing Maurice. That's just my thoughts. That's my thoughts, guys. See you later, beautiful. Thank you. And I see all of y'all later. So make sure y'all got y'all notification bells on. Deuces.